It's the fact that people are saying, hey, he's just got a little bit of issues.
Yeah.
Few tiny.
Yeah.
Mischaracterizing what I said today. I didn't know. So it makes it all confusing.
There's some.
I didn't say that. Yeah, that's my thing. I mean, we can't micromanage. So I still think I'll just move on. It is what it is at this point. Deal with it the next time around.
Like you deal with the problems.
All right, it is July 20th, 5:45 p.m. And we're going to call this Finance Committee meeting to order. Present are council members Barker, Cost, Chute, Lemley, and Marmee. First item is that the unappropriated balance of the general fund is at $959,168, and the cash balance of the budget stabilization fund is at $543,355. But we've got a lot of transfers and things occurring this evening that are going to greatly impact those numbers. First item on the agenda is a request for appropriation in the amount of $55,042.86.
Good afternoon, Deputy Chief Riley from the Division of Police. This $55,000 constitutes forfeiture from Cullen Police Court from a case from almost 2 years ago now. And per that court order, it specifies what we can and can't use that money for. So we're simply asking to have it reappropriated or appropriated back into the law enforcement and drug enforcement account.
Motion. Second. Motion by Barker, second by Chute. Questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, send us on to full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Thank you. Next item on the agenda, I think you're still up, is a request for appropriation in the amount of $3,000.
Again, this is a check received from the local VFW Post 1060 as a donation to the police department. We're just asking to have it appropriated into our law enforcement supply fund.
Second. Motion by Barker, second by Chute. Questions and or discussion? I'm just gonna make a comment. The local post of the VFW, as well as other organizations in town, they supply donations to various organizations and greatly appreciate what they're doing for safety forces in this one and then also the next one. They do a great job and they really give back to the community and provide a lot of great things, not only for our veterans, but also for the community as a whole. So I appreciate what the Post 1060 does for our community. So any additional? Seeing none, all those in favor, send us on to full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is a request for appropriation amount of $1,750.
Afternoon. This would be a generous donation from the Veteran Foreign Wars to the fire department. We're asking for that money to be appropriated into our operations budget. Fire department.
Motion. Second. Motion by Barker, second by Chute. Questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, send us on full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Thank you, Chief. Next item on the agenda is a request for appropriation amount of $753,362.37.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Well stated as well, and the local fraternals couldn't agree with you more. The following legislation in front of you, after the last round of negotiations were all agreed upon, this is just transferring money into the correct salary pension accounts, so employees, city of Newark are properly paid.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Barker, second by Chute. Questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor I'll send this on to full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Next item on the agenda is a request for appropriation amount of $2,286.52.
Motion.
This is the same thing, just.
Second.
Okay. Motion by Barker, second by Chute. Any questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of sending this on to full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. This next one is the raises for the probation grant for $35,000.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Barker, second by Chute. Questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor send this on to full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. The next one is for the judicial in the amount of $30,263.14.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Barker, second by Chute. Questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor send us on to full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Next is the raises for the court computerization fund in the amount of $1,155.17.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Barker, second by Chute. Questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor send us on to full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. The next is the water fund raises in the amount of $184,198.40.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Barker, second by Chute. Questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor send us on to full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. The next raises are for the sewer fund in the amount of $75,725.99.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Barker, second by Chute. Questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor send us on to full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. The next one is the stormwater fund raises in the amount of $10,495.28.
Motion.
Motion by Barker,
Second.
second by Chute. Questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor send us on to full council signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Next item is an ordinance amending section 254.11 of the codified ordinances of the city of Newark, Ohio regarding travel allowances.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And basically what this does, the current ordinance that was just on the books is very much outdated. Got together with the chiefs and came up with something that was very fair with today's standards. There's obviously some more cost when they go out and do the actual travel, so they'll have to manage their travel or their budgets more with travel and training. And I guess maybe differentiate between what's kind of volunteer and voluntold. And probably with that, there might not be as much volunteer training that's going to be able to take place. So the chiefs are fully on board. Chief Metzger, Chief McKee, they fully understand that, so I'm fully confident that this is the right way and the right move for Newark.
Very good. Questions?
Motion.
Second. Motion by Barker, second by Chute. Questions and or discussion? I just want to state that I did talk to Auditor Bob about this previously, and this is the right direction in making sure that not only are we paying adequate expenses, but accountability of those expenses in the form of receipts and things like that, versus like stipends. And it also will make us really look at what are we getting out of our training, and is it worth the expense and the additional expense that we're using. And because there's a lot of training that is mandatory, and we have no choice but to make sure that folks stay up with certifications and training and things like that. And this is like what Auditor Bob said, it's just going to be a little bit tighter in the budgets if they're going to utilize those voluntary type of trainings. And we're going to have to make the decision, because we have to do the mandatory, and there's going to be a little bit less left for the voluntary type ones. So we'll really have to look hard and determine what is our return on investment on some of those voluntary trainings. So I commend you for making this move, not only to kind of look at our budget a little bit better, but also paying what is due. I mean, when you tell somebody that these days $10 for a lunch or for a meal is what they have to spend, that's difficult, especially a lot of times when you're out traveling. There's not as many options, and it's going to cost a little bit more than that. So I appreciate what you've done here.
Thank you.
Thank you. So any additional questions and or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, send us on to full council, signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Thank you. Yes.
I had two other items.
Sure.
Just to give you a heads up, the unappropriated balance, you'll be just a little bit short of 200,000 now after these transfers take place. Also, did want to make the Finance Committee aware, we were awarded this week. It's really kind of a big thing, and it really helps the budget. We've had great results, with our team in the auditor's office, and we're doing well. The state auditor has allowed Wilson, Shannon, Snow to continue our agreement doing our audits for the next 4 years. And that's big. Number one, it's local, but number two, we don't have to pay a firm out of Cincinnati or Columbus travel time that really costs the city a lot more money. I'm just going to put it, it could be really anywhere from 50 to 100,000 savings in the next 4 years. So we're real happy about that. I'll give you a little bit more information when it's finalized, but it is all but a done deal other than the ink signature. So we're real happy about that. The budget process has started. We have started position budgeting. So we're keeping a close eye on that forecast, and we'll stay in tune. And again, we continue to caution the administration to watch spending and help with that carryover for next year. It's going to be a challenge. So with that, thank you for your time.
Very good. I appreciate those comments, and we should take heed up here that we have to watch the spending also. So we need to make sure that we're looking at every expenditure that is being requested up through here. And there might be some tough decisions that we're going to have to make because, push comes to shove down the road with these pay raises and things. It's just increasing our expenses, but yet our revenue is not increasing at the same pace. So cash carryover is going to be significantly down as far as what you're projecting. And from previous years, I believe you've indicated, I'm just going to use ballpark numbers. These are not exact, but from 7 million down to a little over $1 million. That's a huge difference in cash carryover. And so we have to make that up somehow, some way, reducing expenses or doing things that a little bit more efficiently. And so those are things that we're going to have to look at very seriously starting today.
Yeah, because we're in August. So
right.
It's going to come.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So with that, this Finance Committee meeting stands adjourned. Next up is capital improvements.
Well, good evening. I'll call this Capital Improvements Committee to order. The first item at the discretion of the chair is I wonder if we might have a motion to reconsider resolution number 2639 expedite that was tabled at our last meeting.
I'll make a motion.
Got a motion by Mr. Labutus. Is there a second? Second by Ms. Newman. All right. But, that resolution has been taken from the table. Do we have anyone to speak to the resolution this evening?
Hi, Cliff Brandon from Municipal Court. So this is a little bit of a shortfall to cover in our budget that we had from our capital improvements, for the court's capital improvements fund, to cover costs from upgrades for all 3 courtrooms. Now we're operating 3 full-time courtrooms, because it's not quite right, but 2 full-time courtrooms and another courtroom that is becoming more and more busy. So all of our audio equipment is the same across all 3 courtrooms. So we just did an upgrade, or we're in the process of doing an upgrade with this money to cover just technology. I mean, our business in the courts is to record the record of what happens in the court, and this furthers that along.
Any questions from the committee? Ms. Newman?
Thank you, Chair. So just to kind of get an idea of where we are in the process for this, it sounds like, is the money already spent and we're just saying, hey, the bill is coming? Like, where are we at in the process?
No, we had money set aside, and in order to take care of all 3 courtrooms the way that we want to take care of them, we needed to transfer this money to complete it. Being that this is a judicial fund, it doesn't have any impact on the general budget or anything like that. So it's money that we already have, it's just not appropriated.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Labutus, second by.
Point of order. Wasn't it already motioned and seconded if it was tabled? It should have been already motioned and.
Oh, we just brought it off the table.
Oh,
Yeah, we brought it off the table.
yeah, it was just to bring it off the table.
That's true.
That's true.
So we probably should vote to bring it off the table, because we have a motion and a second for that. We should probably just vote on that and then vote on the original motion and second.
All those in favor of bringing it off of the table?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. That motion passes 5-0. All those in favor of sending this on to full council?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion passes 5-0. Thank you, Mr. Brannon. And I'll also say for the record, I omitted that present this evening are council members Engel, Labutus, Newman, Marmee for Mr. Neely, and myself, Mr. Chu. And with that, this Capital Improvements Committee stands adjourned and committees stand adjourned. Council at 7 o'clock. Thank you. Yeah.